Appalachian State, this is a game that didn't jump out at me at first glance as having particular value on either side, and then I didn't look into it. I didn't have time to look into it further in depth. Obviously, we know that Appalachian State is having an up year in the Sun Belt. I believe they're the preseason favorite to win the Sun Belt. They're getting 17.5 at Clemson. What's your play on this game, Brandon Shively?
Yeah, I like App State to cover. It's going to be a close game. Clemson, they got big games on deck against Louisville, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech. I make note of that because their upcoming game will be against Louisville. That's being played on a Thursday, so they'll be working on a short week's of rest. I have to imagine they've been practicing a little bit for Louisville during this week. And, also in the second half, they might get a little rest and give their starters some rest for a short week next week. Also Clemson, they're young this year. They only returned 9 starters, actually 8 now. Their best wide receiver got injured last week. They only returned 1 starter on the offensive line. That's their center. He's listed as questionable for this week. On defense, they're really young. They only returned 3 starters. They lost 137 starts on the D-line, two guys to the NFL draft. They lost 2 linebackers to the NFL draft, lost a cornerback, safety. They lost a lot. I say that because App State returns 18 starters this year. This is a team, they finished last year winning their last 6 games, outgained all their opponents. They have a balanced offense. They average over 200 yards rushing, 200 yards passing a game last year. I make note of this because I think they'll be able to move the ball against that inexperienced Clemson defensive line and get some manageable third down and shorts, keep the chains moving, and they'll be able to score the ball. App State's defense, they got a new strength training coach. They've been working out, gaining strength all summer. They have some nice-sized linebackers. They have an experienced defensive line. I think they'll be able to keep Clemson in check in this game. I think they'll play them tough all 4 quarters. I really do. And like I said, Clemson got the bigger games on deck. Louisville, Notre Dame, Georgia Tech. We're seeing 17 right now. I think the final score will be in the 10-point range.
Brandon Shively giving us Appalachian State plus 17.5 for free in week 2 in college football. And Brandon Shively, your top plays, your premium plays, we know they've done well long-term. Game Day Insiders is where people can find them. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, Peter, you can go to GameDayInsiders.com. If you want to hook up with me for the whole weekend, get Saturday's college plays, NFL on Sunday, Monday Night Football. Click on my football special on the homepage. It's highlighted there in yellow. $25, get you the whole weekend. Guarantee we're going to make some money. Last year, NFL, college, a little over 62% combined. Dating back to 2013, I'm right at 61%. It's what I do. I do my studying, get the picks in. We make clients money, Peter.
It's what he does. Brandon Shively from GameDayInsiders.com. Love it. Thanks so much. Speak to you next week, Brandon.